Having only 2 episodes out, it might sound presumptuous to say that I love this series. But damn am I loving this series. Take Erased, add in some JoJo's level hairstyles, then throw in a little more action and a little more edge, and you basically have the plot for Tokyo Revengers. Now that said, it does set itself apart from Erased quite considerably with its characters and its settings. It definitely feels very different. It's nothing like anything else we've seen before. It shares similarities in its plot with Erased, but it stops just about there. Now the lighting for the animation is fairly dim, which gives an almost gritty feeling at times. The colors are very vibrant and really draw you in, which contrasts actually fairly well with the low brightness. And then the line art in the anime actually feels very hard and solid, which adds to that grittiness and gives almost this slightly American cartoon feeling when you're watching it, because even though it's clearly an anime, it has these hard lines. And if you were someone who was into Cartoon Network and something when Cartoon Network was good, ow, just thinking about that hurts. If you used to be into Cartoon Network or those types of things, used to enjoy those things, Boomerang, anything like that, the art style here is something you'll probably enjoy with these really hard defined lines and this slightly grittier feeling. Now it's not anything gritty like Megalobox, we're not on that level of gritty animation, but it does set itself apart as some very unique animation and art style that I'm enjoying quite a lot. If you've watched this far into this video, maybe you're enjoying my content, maybe you'd consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. I mean, just maybe. But if you want to see more weekly content on the seasonal anime coming out, I'm watching a lot right now. I'm planning on doing some more content, and actually I'm going to do some stuff on Miss Nagatoro here soon. Now back to Tokyo Revengers, Takemichi is a character that I find to be very flawed, but still lovable, maintaining his drive to be good and maintaining the humanity that makes him feel so real. Meanwhile, Naoto has a very cool, slick, and classic anime personality and look, and he feels like the type of character that you just know you're gonna love in an anime. You have Atsushi, who is like the childhood best friend. You gotta love the guy for his haircut alone. And then you have Hinata, who has a little beauty mark. She's super wholesome. You just gotta protect. You got to protect this girl. For me personally, when watching an anime, one of the most important things is that I can enjoy the characters in the main cast, and that I can enjoy their personalities and their quirks. And that's something that I'm already getting within the first 2 episodes of Tokyo Revengers. On top of a super interesting plot and a motivating drive to the main character, as well as an interesting situation where he's able to go back and forth between times, and the weight on his conscience as to what he does, whereas his cowardice and needing to overcome his cowardice. It's all things that I can kind of relate to and honestly love more than I'd like to admit. But this is only 2 episodes, remember that. So this show could go way downhill or it could go way uphill, and I'm only seeing good signs. So hopefully we get that way uphill streak for Tokyo Revengers. I've heard great things from people who read the manga, and who knows, maybe I'll pick it up myself here in the near future. Now maybe I'm looking at this show with some pink shades of early love or some bullshit like that, but you guys let me know down in the comments below if you guys think that these takes are accurate, if you think the show's actually something that's going to turn out to be great, or if I'm just full of it and the show is dog and looks terrible. Let me know down in the comments below. Personally, I thought it had a strong first episode, a good hook, and the second episode left on such a note that I really liked the direction the show was going, and I liked to see that motivation spark in the main character at the end of the second episode. You could really feel the fact that the revenge in the title is coming soon, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the direction it's going. But we can talk more about this series next week when the 3rd episode drops. I'll catch you then.
Thank you for watching. I'd like to take a brief minute to thank my patrons, Maltar, Justin, and Brenda. You guys have been great, and I really appreciate the support. But I'd also like to thank my subscribers. Thank you for hitting that red button. I hope that I can make you guys happy. If there's anything you guys want to see in my videos, I'll read it, and we can figure out how to make my content something you can enjoy more. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time on The Way Down the Abyss.